tracks for us?
The cold, damp track.
Yeah.
Let's put a ball.
How do you think Eli's going to do? First time out on the track today.
He's going to triple
You're gonna do awesome.
Jake says Kale's
like
going
a
to
dog. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On a leash. Be like, come on. Ron's talking shit. He's gonna triple lap Kale.
Hey, let's see how it
So
goes.
Ron on the start, just like get way on the brakes.
Oh no, Eli,
Just turn
I'm
right.
right.
No right.
No, I'm gonna be behind you.
Stab the brakes and take off.
And you know Tanner's coming straight through you.
No, he's not. No, Tanner wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would.
Oh.
Alright, so starting in 4th place here on the outside second row, I have Tanner on my inside and then Eli in front of me. So my whole plan here is I'm going to try and follow Eli and see if I can sneak it around the outside here. As you can see, he gets a good start and I'm able to shoot it right around the outside and stick right on him. And now I just have to focus on getting straight back up to him because it's 10 laps, short heat race. And like you heard previous, it's his second time on track, and I've been practicing all morning, but my cart had just been not handling like it normally does. But you can see I just have to focus on my lines. But my cart was kind of wanted to slide here in this first heat, and we had kind of been battling to tighten it up all day because the track was still like slightly damp, probably not right now. But in practice, it had been damp the whole time, so we weren't able to get that good of a run. But me and him are about the same distance, halfway is out already, so only 5 to go. But once you get about here, you break the draft at our track, so it becomes really hard to close that distance if y'all are running about the same speed. And you see, he's pretty loose too. It's his first time on track. But closing in ever so slightly, but not enough to really make any moves so far. See, 2 laps to go. Still the same distance. I close in a little bit right there. White flag, I'm closer, but not close enough. And you see I get it within a cart length, and then under a cart length out of that corner, but it's not going to be enough.
I did the same thing. I was like this, and then I got back in it.
Yeah. It looked bad.
No, it's actually pretty good.
Eli, I was like this, and then I was all like, and it took me a second.
You know, rookie.
You got probably 3 or 4 miles on that.
Who won that heat race?
Eli.
About
Yeah, I was on your bumper.
Eli, Kale tried to turn it down too much.
When? Oh, yeah. I was messing up. Just finished up the first box stock heavy heat. We started in 4th and made our way to 2nd on the first lap, and then we ended up the cart ended up being too loose, so we weren't able to really catch Eli that much. But we'll definitely have more for him in the second heat race. And now we're going to go out in senior champ and hopefully secure 1 win so we can be on our way to get a pole.
Now, first heat race for the senior champ. I start 3rd in this one, inside 2nd row. I start behind Eli here. He gets a good start. I'm able to keep it on the bottom there and jump up to 2nd. Stay towards the bottom of the track to make sure Jake can't try to come back underneath me. And now my sense of focus on Eli because I know Jake not going to be right there with me. And go ahead, get here, give Eli just a little bump on the entry, lose him up enough, and I'm able to shoot down to the inside, hug the bottom so you can't cross me back over. And then right about this point, I know it's over because I had been fast today. I've been kind of bucking through 1 and 2, and then 3, it was bucking just the first part of the corner. But I know I was quick, and I could get it done once I was out front. I really liked running the champ this year, just in general. It's been like a great learning curve, and just getting in champ and racing different people and racing different styles of racing has been a lot more fun because you come through the corner and the cart's just stiff and it's just planted, whereas flat carts are so light, and then when you hit someone in the champ, it really upsets them compared to the flat cart. And since they're open wheels, you can make a lot more mistakes very fast. I also find that the champs are a little harder to drive, just because it's harder to be like right on that point, because it's harder to get the setup right. But once you got the cart dialed, it's so easy to be consistent in the champ. And white flag already put up a good lead. And see, broke that draft nice and quick, so I could just keep stretching out. And we pick up the first heat race win.
Has it been getting better every time I was losing it?
Dude, it's about the same, but yeah. It's definitely been better.
Get all more.
You just slide.
Every time I'm behind you, you were sliding.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I just gotta tighten it up. I think I'm gonna go down.
I have to loosen mine up like crazy. I'm so locked down. It's so violent in there. My wheel weighs like 400 pounds. Alrighty, just finished up champ heat race number 1. We started third, ended up first. Had a good pass there, and Eli, he got really sideways, and I had to back it up way far. Cart's still really tight. It's bucking really bad, so we're gonna try and loosen up again. It's like our 4th time loosening it. So hopefully heat 2's better, because I don't know how I'm gonna hold on to that thing for 20 laps.
You just did it. We didn't see it.
It doesn't help though with the cart, it helps mentally.
Yes. Hop with it, Ron. It's in your veins.
I thought I heard him say that.
Alrighty, heat race number 2 for box stock heavy. I'm on the pole because I was starting last time. So hopefully we can get it done here. Get an okay start on the inside. Eli follows me up nice and cleanly. And then he's able to cross me under because I just pushed really hard off that first corner. And you can see I pushed out real wide there and lose a bunch of time because I wasn't ready for my cart to push like that. And because the other time it was super loose and now it was pushing. You see how far I am off the bottom, and I wasn't too happy at this point in the race. Tanner was saying I was like getting angry and my shoulders were all high. He said like the next couple laps, you see like starting to close back in, said I relaxed and I just got smoother driving. And normally around this track, you're able to go just flat out in this car, flat out painting yellow, but you can see how hard it pushes right there. I'm just like full lock and it just can't do anything. So I was having to lift right about where I was turning in, and then I was letting off to about the center of the corner where I was getting back off the gas to even try and attempt to stay at the bottom. So this race is definitely going to be a struggle from the start. And I think what happened is we tightened the cart up, and then we put on newer tires, which were still used, but they were newer than the ones we had. So I think it just really ended up just giving us too much grip out of the cart, so it's just pushing off the corner. When to go, I caught up, and I'm right back to the bumper, and I can see if I can make a move here. This is gonna be like one of my only opportunities to get off this corner, and then I just pushed up high. I came in a little hot, and that dirty air from the cart in front of me affected me too much. But we'll be back next time for the feature, I promise.
Right here, that last lap, I was
You were getting an arrow push is what that's called. You were getting right up on the bumper and that goes right in. You're going to do it every time you got it.
yeah.
So, you would have fought so hard to that. You would have kept falling.
Oh no, I wasn't even mad at that. I was just mad at how bad it was.
I've never seen you do that.
Yeah, I've never seen this.
I heard it. I was standing right there with Dad and I could hear it.
Did they just wreck each other?
Set up 3 months, never changed it.
It's been this whole thing, you know.
Hey, you learning something. You learning sometimes you gotta run second, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no,
Right? No, second heat. Second heat, Dad. Second heat. Sorry. I was like, wait, we started with bar stock heavy.
Alrighty, starting outside first row here, starting second, which is going to be a difficult spot to maintain here because if I get a bad jump off the start, I'm going to be at the hands of the carts below me. See, I do get a bad start, but I just say I'm going to keep it around the outside, just like I told Tanner. And I slammed around the outside and put up a big gap there. And made sure to break away nice and early. And put that good gap to him. And in these champ carts, it's always pretty sketchy going around the outside. Because if you come back down to the bottom just too fast and that right front catches that left rear on any other cart, it's just going to wheel hop and then you're going to be going flying. But I enjoy the champs a lot. I know a lot of people don't like them, and I personally hate my champ every time I get out of it. But looking back, the champs are a lot of fun, and it's like the only money race on asphalt is champs ever. So it's always nice to win some money in the champ. But unfortunately, we are going to sell it after the season. So if you want the purple rocket, message us because it is for sale. But I already put up a big gap in the seat race so far. And you see Eli is still making that move for a second. He's trying to work on it. And Jake had been having a rough day so far. He already had to replace his valve springs in his motor. And his motor was breaking up pretty bad. See, Eli's on the back bumper now. 2 laps to go. Jake's defending. Both running good lines. Gets back to the bumper there. White flag. Passes in there. Jake tries to get him down the back, but can't get him. And I win the heat, and Eli gets second.
I don't get it.
We don't see the buttons, but I can only imagine.
Oh my God.
It's ripping up like the red flags on the yellow. You're born by half.
Dude, down here's not even that bad. Well, actually, just the engine for it. But down there, it's even worse. Alrighty, just finished up second heat race. In the champ, did good. We got a good gap, passed on the outside on the start. The car's handling just fine, but it's fucking really bad. Like, at least for me, inside, it's super tight, but it's driving just fine. So, if these 20 laps is gonna be really fun in it. So, we'll see how it goes. And now moving on to the third race for Box Talk Heavy.
Alright, starting in the outside second row, and I knew I had to come into this corner and know if my setup was going to be off or it was going to be good. Came in the corner and pushed, and I'm like, maybe it's just because I was on the outside. And I came out of 4 and I'm like, yep, it's pushing. So just like the heat race, my setup was off, so I know I have to adapt really fast and listen to Tanner by saying I just need to stay calm. So I just made sure I was going to stay calm this entire race, but I was going to have to learn really quick and get this cart ready. So I started letting off the corner like I was doing previous in the heat race. Just trying to stay as close as possible to Eli as I could. And I was just going to either wait for a mistake or I was going to have to force a mistake. And you see, just staying close to him, not letting him get away. But it's crazy how slow I was running. Like, in practice, we were turning 7,000 RPMs. And then, after practice, we looked after this race, and I was only turning 6,600 because of how much I was having to let off. But you can see we're both pretty even, and we're both very consistent here. And we close up to about a cart length, and just staying even. And you see there, I tried to see if I could make a pass without forcing pressure, but just like the heat race, I got up to him. That dirty air really affected my cart, so I knew I was gonna have to try and force a mistake out of him. And go really low there, basically in the grass. It might have actually been in the grass. Halfway, get down there again into the grass. And you can see how much I'm turning in so much earlier comparative than I normally do, just to keep it on the bottom down there. See here, just give him that left rear, shoot down to the bottom after giving him the left rear, make the pass stick, come off that corner nice and low, give it a little block. Now we just have to focus on driving away. So right now is where consistency's got to be the most important. Because I mess up even just a little with him being this close, he's just going to get right by. And you can see right there, he makes a big mistake behind me. He falls off pretty hard. And lap traffic gets out of the way. Thank you. And just put that big gap on him immediately. 5 to go. And once again, just have to stay consistent. And yeah, it's crazy how fast Eli fell off, because once he made that one mistake after about 2 laps behind me, he broke the draft, and then it's just going to be really difficult for him to catch up unless I make a really big mistake. And 2 laps to go. White flag now, and already put up a big gap from where we were. Almost a straightaway. So yeah, just a good feature race win after not winning any heats.
good job.
Dude, it was still so tight. Alrighty, just finished up. Box suck heavy. Cart was once again really tight and had to work on it the whole time. Second lap, I was like, yep, here we go. So tried not to get mad and just stayed calm. Had to lift a bunch and just stay on the bottom, but we stayed consistent. And then when Eli made a mistake and I caught up, the first time I fell back. The second time I knew I had to just move him out of the way a little. So pushed him up just a little, stuck to the inside, and then kept going from there and just stayed consistent. So next up, senior champ. Eli, the first time I caught up to you, and I didn't hit you, and I fell back and probably took the car legs. Second time, like, I happened.
Dude, you hit me right now.
I know, it was like the best I hit you. Did I hit you? And you had to correct your little off, and I just shot it down right there.
Yeah, once you hit me, it fucking...
Oh yeah, you were like, ooh. And then I stuck it right at the bottom.
It wiggled too much, and I wasn't able to grab it.
I know, I was like, I gotta get right to the
Because I
bottom.
knew you were behind me. Like, I didn't expect your boat to be that.
Because even if I was like here, you still came down.
Oh, yeah, but
So I went all the way to here, slammed the brakes, and then shot off the center. Dude, the car pushed so bad. I got this flat out here. I was pushing all the way. So bad.
Shadow TBX is a blown up fucking motor. Looks like no.
Dude, I wanted that one so bad.
See what happened to the last photo about the flip? Still in the front yard. I figured.
Starting first for senior champ on pole because I won both heats. Just got to get a good getaway here. Nice clean to the first line and the runaway. See, gets a terrible start. Eli jumped it completely. So he's able to get around the outside of me. So now the race is on. I give him the room on the inside because there's no need to wreck on the first lap when I know I have the speed to win. Now I have to fend off Jake while still keeping pressure on Eli. I back off there because he's coming down at shop. And like I said previous, no need to ruin this race for no reason. And just keeping pressure on him, not letting him get away. I'm so much faster out of that corner right there. But he's coming off the corner so low that there's nowhere for me to go. So I'm having to almost hit my brakes out of the corner, but surely slow up. Like you can see, even there, I surely thought I was going to get him. But just didn't have enough out of the corner. And that's one thing that's so hard about racing these BPs, is that you can be so fast, but since these have more horsepower, if one person makes a mistake in front of you, they have almost just enough horsepower to get them out of that trouble and keep up their momentum. Whereas in a clone, if Eli pushed high even a little, it was game over because he would have lost just that much more speed, and I would have had that much more momentum just to get by him. So I find that in the BPs, you don't have to be as consistent compared to the clones. But we're right on his bumper, and you see he gets a little wiggle, and I go to the inside, but once again, he gets a good job of keeping it on the outside. He's really going to make me work for this one. And now I just know I have to be patient and just pick him nice and wisely. Because we've already ran away from the whole field. So I just have to stay consistent, keep right on him, wait till about 5 laps to go, give him the bumper, and then give me plenty of time if he has to cross back over. So just staying on him right here. Not gonna let him get away. Ended up getting a lapper. We're able to get by him just fine. Once again, stick to the back of him. And see, he's starting to fall off a little. I'm starting to be able to catch up to him a lot more easily. Comes wide out of that corner. There we go. We give him the bumper to the left rear. Upsets the cart. We come down the inside. Protect off the bottom. And now we have to do exactly what we did in box sock. We have to just run away and protect. Come up on the second lapper here. Works out just fine. I shot up a little high. But now he's back to my bumper. 2 laps to go. Come up high again.
God, that was close. Alright. 1 to go.
He hits me off the corner. White flag. And there we go. We paint the bottom. He's not going to have enough. We pass him back for the win. And that's a future win for Senior Champ.
Yeah, they don't get any better than that.
No.
Yeah,
was so much faster
dude,
than walking
you
the
two were driving your ass off. Yeah, Eli made that cart about 8 feet wide.
Yes, he did.
Go kart get a little tougher to drive. You got to keep saying Eli's not giving them an inch. I had to do the left rear. I was pushing up Eli to get on the left. I had to do the left rear.
I was at least 2 times faster. Because I would come through the corner so much faster.
Because the go-kart got faster.
Dude, Eli, I was coming through the corner so much faster, and then you were just parking it. So I know where to go.
I could have rolling it through this thing.
Dude, I was falling. Dude, I had to go a little closer. Yeah, that's going.
440.
That's pretty normal.
It's ridiculous.
I thought I'd get him my Bobby. Dude, I was gone. Dude, I was like coming through the corner.
You're better.
So much faster. I was better at going that far. Every time I would have to let off out of the corner and I would slide.
I didn't get out. I started just like flooring it to the floor. And it would just go through and it would just jump and rattle.
Oh, I was
and
jumping like crazy.
it did not like it. I did not care.
I just knew I had to touch your left ear off the corner.
I knew I had to keep it like speed moving. I knew I was going to keep walking. He grabbed me.
That was the move. I touched the left ear with my golfer, not my tire. So I pushed it out. Yeah, that's right.